Hello, and welcome to the Apollo-Leicester Education Summit, centred on the theme of international education and careers in the world of AI. As it's been said, my name is Professor Daniel Ladley. I'm Vice-Chancellor, Head of College and Executive Dean of the University of Leicester School of Business, and it's my absolute pleasure to join you here today in Vijaywada. I wanted to start by thanking you for taking the time to participate in this summit. It's going to help support your decision making and hopefully with your educations and career. Even before I've met you, I know one thing for certain. I know you're excellent students. The reason I know this is that you're investing the time and making the commitment to be here and to learn about the opportunities available. And one thing, almost a truism, those people who invest time, that commit to their education, are those that succeed in it. So thank you for investing that time and congratulations on taking the first step. So I'm very proud to be here, and one of the things I'm particularly proud to be doing is to be launching the new BBA in Business Administration with Artificial Intelligence, the joint programme between Apollo University and the University of Leicester. So we're going to talk a bit more about that as we go on, but I wanted to start off by telling you a little bit about me and my background. So, as well as leading the School of Business, I'm an executive board member at the University of Leicester. What that means is that I'm one of the handful of the senior leaders at the university who's responsible for shaping the direction of the university and shaping the future of education at Leicester. I'm also an academic researcher specialising in finance. My work centres on algorithmic trading, financial technology, and how humans and AI interact to invest and to make better investments. So I can speak both from an informed perspective as both an education leader and from the world of AI. I've been very fortunate. Education has shaped my life. It's provided me with opportunities and it's helped me put me where I am today. As I mentioned, I studied undergraduate as a computer science. I saw myself becoming a programmer, working in a software house, writing apps, and so on. That's not where my career took me. During my degree, I got more and more into the subject. I decided to do a PhD. I saw myself as an academic researcher. I saw myself, my love of my subject, my interest in finance and computing being my driving passion. And it has been for the last 25 years of my life. But through that time, I've also developed an interest in leadership and leading organisations. And in particular, the reason I did is I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity to help build a business school that would be future-facing, that would provide the type of education that I think everyone should have, that wouldn't be backwards-looking, that wouldn't be teaching for yesterday's trials, yesterday's issues, but actually would be equipping people for the future. I wanted to be part of a business school where the programmes were business-focused, they were grounded on the latest research, but they were also grounded on interactions with industry, where students were supported and given everything they need to succeed, and which was known from the teaching, research, and the impact of everything that we did. I'd like to think at Leicester we've achieved that. We're an incredibly inclusive and welcoming school with an incredibly diverse both faculty and student body. We're known for our dual expertise. In teaching, we were awarded the gold standard in the Teaching Excellence Framework for the quality of our education, whilst in research, the Shanghai rankings placed us 75th in the world for our business administration research and 4th in the world for the quality of our faculty. So we have that dual expertise in teaching and research that very few can offer. We're also future focused. We're the first school, to my knowledge, within the UK to have a Dean of AI, someone who's leading the strategy, leading our implementation of AI and making sure that all of our students have the skills and knowledge they need. We're also continually involving with business. We have businesses coming into our lectures, teaching, setting projects, giving opportunities for employment. So I'm very proud of the business school that we have in Leicester. We prepare students for their future careers. We put them in a position to succeed. When I look around the world, I can see senior politicians, leaders of business who we taught. I look at our graduates and they're getting jobs in big corporations, Goldman Sachs, Disney, many others. So I know what we do works, but the big question for me is, what about the future? How can we keep doing things? How can we keep succeeding when the world is changing so rapidly? So the topic of today's summit is all about AI and the future of the career. I don't know what things will look like in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. None of us do. The world's moving too quickly. We can't predict that. What I can say, though, is the world is going to continue to change. And it's my job and the job of other education leaders to give your children the education they need to succeed in that world. I firmly believe that a business and management degree does that for you. It sets you up for success in a globalized workspace. It teaches you the skills you need, things like critical thinking, problem solving, and so on, that will set you up to succeed. It'll teach you to work with people, to interact with people. In a world that's increasingly affected and driven by technology, the human skills become more and more important, and a business degree will set you up with those. It'll set you up, teach you to analyse data, to integrate technology, process and people all together to make difficult decisions in complicated situations. And most importantly, it will give you an entrepreneurial mindset. It'll allow you to keep developing and succeed regardless of where the world takes you. So, as a university and a business school, our biggest focus is on developing your potential, setting you up to succeed regardless of where the world goes in the future. So, and this is something that isn't just true for me, it isn't just true for my School of Business, it's true for the University of Leicester as a whole. At Leicester, we like to think we go beyond just teaching you theory, beyond just getting you ready to be employed. We want to make you into what we call citizens of change, people who can go out and improve the world and make the world better. That's why the University of Leicester was set up over 100 years ago. We were set up to make the world better, and so it's part of our duty to help you do that, to be citizens of change. Like I said, choosing a university is all about finding the right fit for you. It's about finding somewhere which is welcoming and somewhere where you'll belong and be happy and to be able to reach your potential. And there are lots of great opportunities out there, lots of great universities in the UK and around the world. But looking at Leicester as an example, I think Leicester is a great place. We're an incredibly diverse and inclusive university. Over 63% of our UK undergraduate students come from a black or ethnic minority background, so we're incredibly diverse. We have 3,200 international students, and I'm proud to say the largest group of those are from India, where we currently have 1,400 students, Indian students, studying with us in the UK. It's perhaps not surprising, as Leicester is thought by many to be an Indian city in the heart of England. Leicester's the first plural city which is super diverse. That means there's no one ethnic majority in Leicester. We're incredibly welcome, and actually, you go around Leicester, you realise that there's an incredibly large Indian population in Leicester. We've got the biggest Diwali in the world outside of India. And I can speak from personal knowledge that we've also got the best Indian food outside of Leicester as well. Outside of India, sorry. So Leicester, if you come to Leicester, you needn't worry. Leicester will be a home away from home. The reason I say this, if you're here as a parent, you'll be worried about where your child will be studying, where they'll be living. If you're a student, you'll be worried about fitting in. I would argue and I would say that Leicester is a great place for you. It's a place where you will fit in and you will have every chance to succeed and to be happy. I could go on for a long time about the merits of Leicester, the awards we've won and all the positive things, but I wanted to move on and talk a bit about AI, the focus of today's session. AI is reshaping the world of work and is reshaping higher education as well. And at Leicester, we're at the forefront of that. We're at the forefront of building partnerships. So within Leicester, our key partnership in AI is with Microsoft, and that's providing us with real strength and opportunity for our students. All of the schools in the university are embedding AI across their curricula, ensuring that students are combining academic and industry knowledge. They understand the sustainability and the opportunities that AI is bringing. We make sure our students can use AI effectively, but that they also understand the drawbacks and the weaknesses of it, so they can critically engage with this absolutely fundamental technology, and so that when our students leave the university, they're set up to succeed in the workplace. We offer degrees in AI. Today's launch of the BBA in Business Administration with AI being a great example, but we offer other degrees as well, offer computer science degrees in AI. Our researchers are working on cutting-edge applications of AI, including how AI can be applied in space and how we can make sure AI is trustable and reliable. AI, though, can't just be looked at in isolation. It has to be looked at together with education and together with employability. That's why, from September, the University of Leicester is making a new commitment. So for all of our campus-based undergraduates, our students will do at least 100 hours of employer-informed work-related learning throughout their degree to prepare them for the world of work. At the same time, we're launching a new programme called Future Fit, which will help our students catalogue, recognise the skills they've developed, and then be able to communicate them to employers and funders to make them the most employable they can when they finish with us. This brings me nicely to the unique industry partnership Leicester has forged with Apollo universities. Our partnership goes well beyond just higher education, but the key beneficiaries are students, and particularly Indian students. The Leicester Apollo partnership provides an opportunity for a low-cost way, an affordable way to get a UK degree, spending first 2 years with Apollo University and then a year in the UK at the University of Leicester. So it combines the best of both worlds. Students will have enhanced employability with an integrated curricula, industry exposure, skills development, and an international alumni network. They'll develop critical skills and problem solving in areas such as digital health, computer science, engineering, and business. They'll acquire a globally recognised qualification from both universities and potentially post-study work opportunities in the UK. So, the choice you make today will affect your tomorrow. And I'm going to go back to where I started and congratulate you for being here, to learning about those opportunities and making the right choice for you going forward. Our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nishan Kanagaraju himself, was an international student. He came to study in the UK from Sri Lanka, and that was transformative for him. As a university, we're committed to providing the same transformative opportunities for our students. I want to end this talk with a thought from Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google and Alphabet. Technology is transforming the nature of work, but the human element, our creativity, empathy, and ability to innovate will always remain central. At Leicester, we develop the person as a whole. It isn't just about a bit of knowledge, a bit of skills, it's a person as a whole, creating citizens of change who can go out and make a positive impact on the world. We won't simply prepare you for a changing world, we'll prepare you to change the world. Because the future is in your hands. Thank you.
Once again, thank you so much, Professor Daniel Ladley, Vice-Chancellor, Head of College and Executive Dean of the School of Business, University of Leicester. Thank you so much. So, ఒక్కసారి గట్టిగా చప్పట్లు కొట్టాలి. యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ లెస్టర్ యూకే నుంచి ప్రతినిధి, అంటే బేసికల్లీ కాలేజ్కి సంబంధించిన వారిని ఈరోజు తీసుకొచ్చున్నారు. మరి ముఖ్యంగా ఇండియన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ విదేశాలు వెళ్ళి చదువుతున్నారు. సో విదేశాలు వెళ్ళి చదివినప్పుడు కరెక్ట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే మేము అందిస్తున్నామో యూనివర్సిటీ నుంచి ప్రముఖుల్ని తీసుకొచ్చి మీకు డైరెక్ట్గా మీరు వారితో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యే అద్భుత అవకాశం. సో విచ్ ఈస్ వెరీ మచ్ ట్రస్ట్ అక్కడే ఫస్ట్ ఎస్ అ టిక్ మార్క్. సో ఆయన చెప్తున్నది కూడా అదే, ఫ్యూచర్లో మీకున్న స్కిల్ సెట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని ఎన్హాన్స్ చేస్తూ ఇంకా పెంపొందిస్తూ మీరు యూకే యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ లెస్టర్లో చదువుకున్న గ్లోబల్గా ఎక్కడ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ మీకున్నా మిమ్మల్ని దానికి సంసిద్ధం చేయడమే యూనివర్సిటీ లెస్టర్ యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం. అపోలో వారితో పాటు సంయుక్తంగా మీ ముందుకి 2020లో, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ చదువు పూర్తయి బయటకు వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు తదుపరి కెరియర్స్ ఏదైతే ఉన్నాయో మేబీ ఇంజనీరింగ్, మేనేజ్మెంట్, ఏదైనా దాంట్లో ముందుకు వెళ్ళడానికి మిమ్మల్ని టోటల్గా ప్రిపేర్ చేయడమే మా యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం. ఇట్ మీన్స్ వీ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యావ్ ది బెస్ట్ ఫర్ ది స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ బెస్ట్ ఫర్ ది పేరెంట్స్. సో వారు కూడా అందరి చక్కటి భరోసాని ఇస్తూ మరి యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ లెస్టర్ గురించి చాలా త్రూ అవుట్ ది డే యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. అండ్ మీకు బెస్ట్ ఏది అనేది మీరు రైట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్లోనే ఉన్నారు, రైట్ ఈవెంట్లోనే ఉన్నారు, నో డౌట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు రాబోతున్న నెక్స్ట్ ఏదైతే జరగబోతుందో దట్ వుడ్ బి ది ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్. ఓకే, బిఫోర్ ఐ స్టార్ట్ ది ఈవెంట్, ఎంతమందికి విదేశాలు వెళ్ళి చదువుకోవాలని ఉంది? ఊరికే జస్ట్ దట్. దీంట్లో తప్పేం లేదు. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు గో అబ్రాడ్, యూ వాంటెడ్ టు గో అబ్రాడ్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? పర్ఫెక్ట్. యూ వాంటెడ్ టు గో అబ్రాడ్ అండ్ స్టడీ. పర్ఫెక్ట్, రైట్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఫర్ యూ. ఈ ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్ చాలా సైలెన్స్తో, ప్లీజ్ దిస్ ఇస్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ ఫర్ యూ. అండ్ ఒకవేళ ఆలోచన లేకపోయినా ఈ ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్ విన్న తర్వాత యూ మైట్ డెఫినెట్లీ థింక్ దట్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు గో. సో ప్లీజ్ హ్యావ్ యూర్ అటెన్షన్. అండ్ ఇట్స్ ఆల్ టైమ్ దట్ వీ స్టార్ట్ ది ఫస్ట్ ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్. సో మనకి ఇంక్రెడిబుల్ స్పీకర్స్ అండ్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ వచ్చున్నారు, వారిని సగౌరవంగా వేదిక మీదకి ఆహ్వానిద్దాం. ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ దట్ యూకే అండ్ భారతదేశం మధ్యన చక్కటి సత్సంబంధాలు కొనసాగిస్తూ ఉన్నాము. అండ్ మనందరికీ తెలుసు ఈరోజు బ్రిటిష్ హై కమిషనర్ గారు కూడా మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి వీ వుడ్ లైక్ టు టేక్ ఇట్ ఫార్వర్డ్. అండ్ మన ఫస్ట్ ప్యానలిస్ట్ని సగౌరవంగా వేదిక మీదకి ఆహ్వానిద్దాం. బట్ బిఫోర్ దాట్, our first panelist, who is definitely a diplomat, and I know that, you know, thank you for getting ready, with a distinguished career and definitely UK and India relationship, he wants to take it to the next level with an extensive experience in international relationship partnerships across country, collaboration, and how government initiatives are being translated into real opportunities across education and careers. And he's been definitely putting a lot of efforts to build up the cordial relation between India and UK in terms of, you know, the education thing. So may I now request Mr. Gareth Van Oven, the British Deputy High Commissioner for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, onto the stage, please. Heartiest welcome. We request you to please have your seat to join us for the panel discussion. Thank you. And our next panelist would be Professor Daniel Ladley from the University of Leicester, UK. So requesting you to please kindly join us. We also have our next panelist who will be joining us for the panel discussion, and our panelist would be, so he has a vast experience at the intersection of higher education, strategy and skilling, designing programs that are aligned with real world industry needs. He is definitely run from IIM Trichy graduate whose work focuses on the building meaningful pathways that prepare students not just academically but for the long-term career success. May I now invite Mr. Vivek Srinivasan Garu, Strategy and Marketing Head, Apollo Knowledge, onto the stage, please. Heartiest welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, we also have moderator who will be taking up this panel discussion forward. May I now request the moderator who's been a global leader, a chief executive of the Apollo Global Workforce Development Initiative, who focuses on solving healthcare challenge shortages by building scalable upskilling mobility platforms. He holds an executive master's degree from the prestigious Asian Institute of Management and has extensive experience working for the reputed firms like Shearwater, CPO, and EXL. So may I now invite Governor Mr. Anshum Sinha Garu onto the stage to be the moderator for the panel discussion, and the topic would be pathways to international education and careers. So international education and careers ela undabotundo India and UK madhya. So the theme would be that, and we have all the panelists and also the moderator. Kindly requesting Sinha sir to please take it forward.